Hi, this is Chris Futrell.
Samantha Kuhn.
Andy Hoffman.
Glenn Kessler.
Amanda Vaughn.
Amy Beckner. Rebecca Rudin.
And when we're not scheming about how to record group intros from the rooftop bar of the Dahlia Lounge, we're going geeking on Walt Disney World with Curtis and the whole geeking family!
Hey, Disney World geeks! Curtis Stone here, and welcome to episode 446 of the Geekin' on Walt Disney World podcast. This week, I got a big group of 7 super Disney geeks for a roundtable review of their G3 trip to Walt Disney World, including Susan Bankston, Kate Merrow, Deirdre Watts, Jen Batchelder, Jeff Opolka, Jeff Kessler, and Scott Daves, and we're reviewing the resorts, restaurants, and all the new things they tried from this last trip. And I've been having fun chatting with these crazy Disney World geeks for over 8 years. Well, only one day over 8 years. We celebrated our birthday on Saturday, April 2nd. Yes. Thank you to all of the audience for tuning in for 8 years to this podcast. And started the podcast with my daughter, Lindsay, talking about our Disney World trips. And then we brought on these Disney geeks to tell their trip stories. You listeners, you're so positive, caring, generous, and you're very experienced Disney geeks, which gives you, the listener, lots of ideas and tips for your next trip to Disney World from these real world experiences and trip reports. We do encourage a family atmosphere here on the podcast. Before too long, they were calling me the Podfather. And we'd love for you to join our Geekin' family. We've got an amazing private discussion group on Facebook. It's a great way to get started. To learn about us, just search for Geekin' on WDW Family. Look for the group. You'll get a couple of questions there. As soon as you answer them, I'll get you right into the Facebook group. And it's a great forum for asking your Disney World questions, sharing your trip pictures and experiences, and chatting with one of the best Disney groups out there on the internet. We are independent Disney authorized travel agents with Fairy Tale Concierge. Fairy Tale Concierge is an authorized platinum Disney travel agency. Email Mama and Auntie Judy. They'll get you started to help you book those rooms, those packages, and dining reservations. I know Mom Judy were up early Saturday morning booking for somebody. And I think ours are coming up for our June trip pretty soon. But you'll also notice many of our guests on the podcast book their trips, or they transfer their trip bookings. Yeah, you can actually book your own trip, make your plans, and then it's a real easy paperwork to fill out to transfer. And they get Mom and Judy helping you out with your trip. We appreciate it very much when you do that. They are called the Travelin' Tiaras. And get started by emailing them at travelintiaras@gmail.com. Check the show notes. You don't have to write that down right now. It's on the podcast app that you're listening to the show right now. I put their email, my email are on the show notes. Reach out to us if you'd like to book a trip or talk to us about your trip, or maybe come on the podcast and do a trip report. We'd love to have you. All right, let's talk to the Travelin' Tiaras. Hey, Judy.
Hey, Curtis. How are you? Hey, geeks.
Good to talk to you.
Happy Sunday. I know.
Yeah, I wanted to. We haven't talked to the Traveling Tiaras in a while. Mom's not feeling too good this morning. She woke up not feeling well. She's actually sleeping.
Oh, that's good. She needs to take a break. It's been a tough couple of weeks for her.
Yes, so we'll get her back on here soon. But I got a bunch of things happening I thought we'd cover today. Well, first of all, we turned 8 years old on Saturday, April 2nd.
I know you did. I know. That was so exciting.
Yeah, the podcast is 8 years old.
And I'm not recording in the bathroom anymore.
You got a headset now?
I know. Real
fancy stuff going on.
Getting official.
Sound effects. Right. And we got quite a gang of geeks we've put together over 8 years and made some friends, haven't we?
They are absolutely amazing. They are some of my best friends, my crazy, weird internet friends.
They're always surprising us with super things. And I wanted to ask you this past Wednesday, we do a Zoom call every single Wednesday and invite the geeks to come on. A lot of times we're talking about the G3. Judy, you missed a couple of weeks, I think.
I did. One time I was talking to your wife.
Okay.
And I think the other time I was just busy doing stuff. Because usually I'm there all the time.
I'm so glad you made it this past week because they had a big surprise for you, didn't they?
Oh, God, they sure did.
Were you shocked at your 50th anniversary, wedding anniversary gift from the Geek and family?
Oh, my God. I can't even express how much it made me feel. It was just amazing. I mean, first I had to wake Ken up because Tony said that she had a video she wanted us to see, and he was kind of taking his evening snooze on the sofa. And so he came over, and she said, no, Ken's in it. And I honestly thought that she was going to show us the G3 one that she made, the video that she did for G3. And then I see the beginning, and I got kind of goosebumps, and then I started to cry. I lost it. And Tony Ann made an amazing video for Ken and I to celebrate our 50th anniversary. And I haven't put it up on Facebook yet. I'm going to wait until it gets closer. I'm going to put it up about the 1st of June, just before we go down to Florida. And then I'll be able to share everything that we're doing with our gift. And they gave us an amazing monetary gift that's just blew us away. And so, now I'm thinking, how am I going to spend it? What are we going to do special? And how can we change our plans? Yeah. So I do want to thank everybody that contributed. Your love and your generosity it just overwhelmed us, both of us. Ken and I just sat there in awe, and I just couldn't believe it.
Yeah, we had some tears.
Yeah. Oh, lots of tears.
We had lots of people on that wanted to.
I know. And it was so special. Awesome. And this group of geeks, Kurt, that you built through this community I can't say how wonderful they are. I can't say enough of how wonderful they are. Because I know we've had other occasions where we've contributed. I know Uli's father passed away not too long ago, and we contributed to St. Jude's. And when I saw the amount of money that the geeks contributed for her father in her father's name at St. Jude's, it was amazing. And other anniversaries and things, this is the most generous, wonderful group of people.
Well, they sure are. And
they are.
You and I were talking this morning. We were at church this morning, and you were giving me some paperwork, and you were telling me you and Margita are planning this anniversary trip, your 50th anniversary. It's our
right, and it's your 33rd
in June.
Yep.
And are the ADRs coming up this week?
Our ADR day is Tuesday morning.
Okay, and I know you've got some plans. You asked me what I actually went out to. I'm interested in doing something new, first of all, and I'd like to do something in Disney Springs. So I wrote down 4 possibilities.
I'm going to write them down.
And you can ask Margita if any of these interest her.
Okay.
I'm just giving suggestions. If we, of course, I would love to do. You and I talked about the CityWorks, which we both enjoyed, and I didn't do dinner. I had kind of snacks with Glenn Kessler when I was at G3.
Yeah, I think Margita, she's already said she'd like that one. Because that's got a good meal.
I'm good with that, but maybe we'll get down there a second time. But these are 4 that I've never been to. I don't think you have either. I don't know that I'm partial for any of them. I'd be happy to try any of these. I was looking at their menus.
Yeah.
First one, I hope I say it properly. And some of these I've not heard on the podcast from other geeks going to too much. Maybe Morimoto Asia is one I've heard a few times, but that's one of the ones on my list. And then Frontera Cocina, that is a Mexican restaurant. Of course, Morimoto Asia is Japanese, I think. And then Paradiso 37, Taste of Americas, which has kind of got some burgers. I know Mom would probably like that one.
Okay.
Then the last one, I like Italian too. So Terralina Crafted Italian is my fourth possibility. So there's 4 to check out. See if you guys can talk about those and see if Margita maybe thinks of if you have it in the plan somewhere.
Yeah.
But
I will check them out.
Speaking of the things that you were planning, what are some interesting things you're thinking of spreading that gift around Disney World?
The first thing I've already done this, is I got in touch with Jeff Opolka. I texted him and I said, tell me, what did you think of Cirque du Soleil at Disney Springs? It's called Drawn to Life, and it's all about Disney and animation tied into that amazing Cirque du Soleil show. I've never seen Cirque du Soleil ever. My son Matthew and my daughter-in-law Lisa, they saw it, a show out in Las Vegas, and it was based on Michael Jackson and his music. They said it was amazing. So I called Cirque du Soleil yesterday and I booked it.
All right.
So Ken and I are going to see Cirque du Soleil while we're down there.
Fantastic. Yeah, Margie and I have seen that. I actually won tickets from
Nice.
Yeah, a website one time. And
Nice.
Then Mom and I saw one of the original Cirque. I think you're really going to love that. That's a great way of spending some of your anniversary gift money.
And we got seats there in the center section in the very last row.
Yeah, so you got some of the best seats you could possibly get.
Yeah, we have some really good seats. Yeah. They told me you do not want to sit in the first row because it's hard, because I guess a lot of stuff is up in the air. And,
right. Yeah, flying all over your...
Yeah, so I can't wait. So that's going to be exciting. Yeah.
Fantastic.
And we'll have dinner at Disney Springs, before the show, because we're going to the 8:00 show.
I love that idea.
Yeah, yeah.
Like we were saying, I know we're going to do Rose and Crown.
Yep.
And the fireworks package. We talk about that often, so fondly. We got to do that again. That was so much fun.
I know. That was a lot of fun. So that's definitely on our list to do.
Be on the lookout for anything like that. I love the firework party dinner packages and after hours thing or something like that. I would, if you see something like that.
Yeah, they've got one at the Contemporary that's a dessert, but you're going to watch the fireworks from the roof of the Contemporary, which would be nice. But they've also got the dessert package in the Magic Kingdom, and you can do, that one. Watch the fireworks and then have desserts afterwards.
What are some of the ADRs you're planning on for Tuesday?
Oh, well, we're looking at trying to get Space 220. We want to do that. We're thinking of Tokyo Dining.
Right.
That's always a good one.
We've enjoyed that.
Rose and Crown, obviously. Amy and Michael and Lorelei are coming, and we're going to try to do Boma dinner with them.
Fantastic.
So that'll be good. And Tony and Michael are coming. Tony Ann and Michael are coming, and we're looking to do Beaches and Cream with them.
Fantastic.
I know Karen and Scott Daves are going to be there while we're there, and I have a feeling we're just going to drink with them.
Nothing wrong with some lounges.
Nothing wrong with that. Yeah, some nice lounges.
Charcuterie boards.
Exactly.
Appetizers.
Yeah, I know that Claudia and David and the kids are all coming over at some point.
All right.
But they haven't set in on a date yet. Oh, and the other thing that Ken really, really, really wants to do, when we went for our honeymoon, we ate at Cinderella's castle. And he wants to eat in the castle again.
Fantastic.
So we've been looking at the menus. Dinner does not excite us, but breakfast does. So we're going to try to get a breakfast in the castle, just to go into the castle again, kind of as a a nostalgic, gosh, we were here 50 years ago and here we are back again. And,
Great idea.
One of those things. Yeah. Yeah.
I love that. And I'd like us to look for a tour. And I would too. I'm really thinking of one that we've not done, which would be, if they bring it back, the World Showcase tour. Yeah, I've been looking and I haven't seen that one yet. I know Keys to the Kingdom is back. I wouldn't mind doing that again, but you did it recently.
No, 5 or 6 years ago.
Okay. Well, be on the lookout for that. I think Mom would definitely enjoy it. Or anything. Oh, I know what else you mentioned.
What?
Sangria University.
Oh, yeah, Sangria University. I've got to check the dates if that's available. I know they don't do it every day, do they?
No, I don't think so.
So
Definitely.
we'll have to.
Samantha
That would be fun. Samantha can tell us when they do it. I think they did it on a Sunday, so maybe Sunday's the day you have to do it. I don't know.
Well, be on the lookout for that one. Anything like that. Little things are fun.
I know. And so, we want to go to Narcoossee's on the day of our anniversary.
That is great.
And have dinner there. That menu looked really, really good.
We've never done a fancy dinner at the Grand Floridian.
Yeah. So does that mean we have to get dressed up?
Oh, yeah. I didn't think about that.
I don't know. We can pack the clothes in our backpack and just change in the bathroom. Hey, we could use that companion bathroom. Yeah.
Yes. We have the get out of jail free card.
Yeah. I know Tony won't like that, but doesn't she say people change in the companion bathrooms?
Yes, that is one of the pet peeves.
What are the no-nos to do?
Well, we'll try to behave ourselves.
Why? That's no fun then.
What else did you have planned for this trip?
And your favorite, and Mama favorite, we want to do Ohana.
Oh, we did? Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
You didn't do
we
it
were thinking
at G3.
No. I met with we had dinner at Yak and Yeti with Wendy and Noreen.
All right.
And that was good. I could go back there too.
That's one I would love to also.
So,
I always want to try a new one, so I gave you 4 ideas.
Yeah, I'll look and see.
If Margita's not crazy about doing Disney Springs, I know she wants to get maximum park time.
I know she does.
I'm sure we could find another place that we've not tried before.
And then the other thing, they've got 2 nights while we're there where they're going to have that, extended hours for, late hours.
All right. She'll like to take advantage of that for sure.
The Magic Kingdom the park is open till 10, and then the magic hours are until midnight.
It'd be nice if they did the Midnight Moonlight DVC event or some kind of DVC event.
I've been looking for those, and they don't have any set for the days we're going to be there. Yeah, I already checked.
Well, it sounds really fun. One other thing.
I can't wait.
Did you see there's an announcement possibly Disney has been teasing? I saw it, I think it was on Twitter, an announcement Monday coming out, which is the day our podcast comes out every week. The Guardians of the Galaxy opening. I
saw that.
And it looks like maybe they're going to announce it on Monday. So be on the lookout.
Make the announcement. Because I know a lot of geeks want to be down there around Memorial Day because we're here thinking maybe Memorial Day.
I know. They teased it, or they made an accident. One of the executives.
I know.
A little while ago, thinking that might be the weekend. But
yeah,
it would be really great if they could have it open while we're there, wouldn't it?
Oh, that would be so cool.
Another new attraction for us to enjoy. I'm excited about this trip.
I'm getting more and more excited. I know that, I know Mama hasn't been in a couple of years, and I think we've been there 3 times now since they reopened.
I'm really jealous. We got a bunch of geeks, like 25 or so, going down.
I can't wait to see what they're up to.
Stinkers. I hate them all.
No, you don't. No, you don't. But they're gonna do Disney bounding. They're gonna dress up where they're not in costume, but they're in clothes that kind of emulate characters. They're doing the characters from Alice in Wonderland. I can't wait.
I know this past weekend, Wendy and Samantha were shopping for attire for their costumes.
Well, we know Samantha's got to be Alice, right?
Well, the blonde hair gives it away.
Yeah, I know. That is good. I've seen some costumes, and I don't want to give it away.
Okay.
What I've seen, but some of them are amazing.
Well, I'll certainly have them on the podcast. At least I don't know. I can't get all 25. Maybe I could.
Hey, there were that many the other night. At least that many.
I know, on the Zoom call. Well,
I know that was
so proud of our Geek and family.
Oh,
for
they're just so
spoiling
wonderful.
You rotten.
Oh boy, did they ever! Did they ever spoil us rotten? Oh my gosh. I can't believe it.
Yep.
Yeah. So I'm really getting excited about June now that we're getting closer and
Yeah,
you know,
booking
seeing
ADRs.
everybody down there, booking ADRs. That's what makes me nervous. You know, we've got it all set out. We want this one on this day, but I know it's not going to happen that way.
You know the drill. We'll change it several times leading up to it.
Of course we will.
For sure.
You know, as long as we can get them. I know you've been to Space 220.
I have, yeah. It was
But
great.
we did not go. And so we're going to try to get a lunch because it's a little less pricey.
Right. Well, you know, the other trick is to do the bar there, the lounge.
Yeah. But you know, another good place to eat is Steakhouse 71.
It is, for sure.
And Margita hasn't eaten there either. That's a really good, you know, the
Maybe we do
lunch
that
was
for
really
lunch.
good.
Yeah,
we could do that for a lunch.
She likes burgers.
And they got good ones there.
All right. Well,
Yeah.
thanks for hopping on.
Judy, thank you for having me again.
Excitement going on here
Oh,
at
I
the
know.
podcast every week. And so good to talk to you.
Yeah,
and
no, you know, there's no big news this week that I've heard.
Well, Guardians of the Galaxy's coming. Look out for that.
That's the big one. Yeah. But you know, the other big thing is that they announced on April 1st that you will be able to now be up close and personal to the characters.
That's true. Yes.
You can hug Mickey again.
There you go. That's fantastic.
So that's exciting.
Yeah.
And everybody knows that they dropped the indoor mask mandate. And the only time you need to wear a mask is if you're on a bus or on the monorail.
Did I just see the All-Star Sports is opening up too?
All-Star Sports is opening.
That's great for us travelers that book other travelers.
and the cruise lines dropped their masks. The masks are now optional on the cruises in like 90% of the areas. There's a couple places where I think you still have to wear them. But because we've just booked a couple of families on cruises the other day for January on the brand new Wish. So that'll be exciting.
I'm going to be interviewing Jamie Givens on her cruise that she just got back from.
And then, you know, Lisa Green's going on the Wish in September.
Yeah. Oh, this September. Yeah, that's coming up. I remember
right
she booked
after
that. Yeah.
Right after it sails she's on one of the first cruises. So you got to get her on.
Thank you, Lisa. Yes, definitely. I would love to have Lisa on the show.
Yeah.
My first guest ever.
Right.
And that must be that. Actually, I would love to even get a show together, maybe celebrating being 8 years old.
That would be cool.
So, Judy, thanks for coming on.
Oh, thank you, Kurt, for starting this whole thing and getting us to meet and get to know all these wonderful people that are part of the podcast family. And it's not just the geeks that contribute; it's the Crushers and the Mickey Files and everybody. It's all the podcasts. They're like brothers and sister podcasts.
We kind of merged them together.
Yeah, they're kind of all together. Yeah.
All right, Judy. We'll talk to you next week. All right, Kurt.
Okay, take care. Bye, geeks.
Well, now it's time for that featured trip report. This is a big one. I probably have done as many as 7 on a roundtable. I think this one's a lot of fun. Just like all the G3 roundtables we've had so far. I got a couple more still to go, but you're going to get lots of ideas because when you got 7 experiences and different opinions on their trip, you're going to get a lot of ideas for your trip. Well, speaking of, where are you going to stay? Which resort? They talk about Port Orleans Riverside, Pop Century, Polynesian, Beach Club, French Quarter, Dolphin Riviera, and Saratoga. How about some great restaurants like Space 220, Toledo, Boat Rights, Boma, Trattoria Al Forno, Spice Road Table, Tusker House, Steakhouse 71, Jungle Skipper Canteen, Beaches and Cream, the Port Orleans Food Court, some treats over at Magic Kingdom. Can't forget our treats. Primo Piatto, Via Napoli. Yeah, that's just a great list of restaurants you're going to hear all about this week. We'll talk about some of the new things that they tried on this trip, like some tours, like Caring for Giants tour. So glad that is back. The VIP tour. That's when you get a plaid, and they had 30 people on that. You'll hear me talk about Trey maybe coming to New York City with us. Well, he did. Lindsay and I did a trip to New York City, and I'll give those folks a shout out after this roundtable conversation. You'll also hear about one of the things that really went off really well. A lot of the geeks really gave me a lot of feedback. They enjoyed this. Thanks to Wendy for putting on the Boardwalk. I think Selena helped her too. But the Boardwalk Skyliner scavenger hunt was a whole bunch of fun. Well, 7 is a lucky number, I'm told. And I have 7 super geeks with tons of fun resorts, food, and experiences for you this week, talking about Disney World. Well, I went down to Florida to this place called Walt Disney World with a bunch of my friends, and I continue to bring them on to do some roundtables, trying to figure out what their experience was down at the Grand Geek and Gathering. So let's introduce, I got 7 of them on here tonight, so I'm excited to hear their perspective. Susan Bankston.
Hi, geeks. Hello. We stayed at Port Orleans Riverside for the first time. Oh, sorry.
I'm going to introduce everybody first, and then we'll come back to you.
I'm sorry.
No problem. I can't wait to hear where you stayed. And let's bring on Kate Marrow. No, wait a minute. Yes, Kate Marrow.
Hi, geeks.
Hey, Kate. How you been?
I've been great.
Are you adjusting back to normal life?
Yes, somewhat.
Yeah.
Yes.
I know it's hard.
And I like within a week, I was already making dining reservations for our next trip.
That's
so
how
I already
you do
got
it.
gung-hoed for our next trip. So
That's how you ease the pain. I know.
Yeah.
Lots of conversations going on about the next trips. All right. Let's bring on another one of my friends, Deirdre Watts.
Hi, Kurt. Hi, geeks.
Hey, Deirdre. How you doing?
Hi. I'm good.
Are you planning your next trip?
I sure am. And I put in an offer for a contract on DVC.
Oh, jeez.
That's how I coped.
Hey. That's a good, yeah, you've been doing a lot of that.
Yeah, hopefully get some points at Animal Kingdom.
All right. I think I got another DVC owner here. Jen Batchelder.
Hey, Kurt. Hey, geeks.
Hey, Jen.
Hello.
You are a DVC owner too, aren't you? Yeah.
Yep.
And this was your first Grand Geek and Gathering, wasn't it?
It was. It was my first solo trip. Not that I was solo much.
Yeah, that's
it was my
a frame
first
of mind.
Yeah, exactly.
So glad you came down with someone I know, Glenn Kessler. I think.
Yeah, Glenn and I met. We tried to get the other Kesslers to leave from our airport, but they refused. Danielle doesn't. She don't like that first flight out.
Oh, okay. Well,
we don't like waiting until Friday either.
We're gonna find all.
Yeah, true.
That.
True. We Glenn and I met at the airport at I think it's 4:30.
Excellent. That's how we roll. All right. I got another Jeff though. First, I'm bringing on Jeff Opolka.
Hello, geeks.
Jeff, you're one of the. I can think of one other person who's been to every one of my geek meets. I don't know if you guys know that trivia question, right, Jeff?
Wow. Who was the other person?
Who do you think was the other person? I don't know who the other person was. Oh,
Deirdre?
Either Tony and or Glenn.
Nope. No, all wrong. Dave Youngberg.
Dave.
Oh, right.
Dave was at my first geek meet. Remember, Jeff?
Yep, I do.
Yeah, so. Yeah, that was at the Nomad Lounge, the very first one, about 25 people or so.
Yeah, that was the first time I met Dave also.
There you go. It was only about a month after he started the Disney Crush podcast. So, Well, welcome, Jeff. I always see you down there because you live in Florida.
Yep.
It's always good to see you. All right. Now let's bring on Jeff Kessler. Hey, Jeff.
Hey, Geek. Hey.
You ready to go?
Yeah, let's do it.
You got to show up your brother like you do every time, right?
I will never make people cry the way he does, but maybe I'll make somebody laugh. We'll see.
Don't kiss me, all right? That's all I ask.
I guarantee it. It's too hard through the Zoom. Although you're right next to me on my square.
I don't mind. I do have another podcaster with me. Speaking of podcasters, I got Scott Daves.
Hey, Geeks.
Hey, Scott from the Mickey Files podcast. How you guys? How you doing?
Sir.
You and Karen. Where's Karen
we're
tonight?
Doing good. Hey, Karen's in Tampa.
Oh.
She's got other things going on.
All right. Well, tell her we thank her for doing the flat Stanleys. That was a really cool part of G3.
Yeah, she's getting ready to actually make that donation. And it was around $300. I don't know the exact number, but that's pretty impressive for those.
Yeah.
27 flat Stanleys we brought down, which were donations came in for all different ways for her to make those. And so we could have fun taking pictures with them and they could see their pictures down at the park. So that was a great idea. Thanks for Karen.
It was really cool.
For putting them all together, especially the little t-shirts they put on, the little magnet. That was pretty creative. Well, welcome, Scott. All right, let's get into this now, Susan. Tell me which resort you stayed at and give me a fun fact from that resort that you stayed at.
We stayed at Port Orleans Riverside the first time. We were originally at Caribbean Beach, which I love, but we got a Florida resident rate at Riverside, so we switched there.
Ah, okay. You're from Florida?
No, my husband is working for 2 years in Pensacola, so he has an apartment there.
We had dinner together. I could swear you told me you were from Kentucky.
No, Alabama.
Oh, Alabama. Oh, my gosh. I'm getting all my states messed up. Alabama, yeah. Very good. So you stayed there before?
No, it was our first time.
All right. What's your impression of Port Orleans? Was it Riverside? I'm sorry. Which one was it?
Riverside,
yes. Yeah.
It was very, very resort-like, very quiet. I really liked that part of it.
All right. You didn't get lost, did you?
No, we were pretty close to the front.
All right. That makes it easier. Yeah. That's my memory from when my wife, Margita, got lost at the Riverside coming back from the food court one night. Very good. All right. We're going to go resorts quickly. Kate, which resort did you stay at?
Stayed at Pop Century.
All right. I was there too.
Yep.
Did you go to the Wednesday night meetup?
Yes. Yeah, we were there.
Big advantage of Pop Century was being at the Wednesday night meetup, I think.
Yeah.
What'd you think of Pop Century? Anything cool about that resort?
It was fine. I think we had the furthest room away from anything.
Where is that? What building's that?
We were in the 90s, but we were like on the backside. So we could see the road that went around.
Oh, wow. So you had to bring food and water to get to the main house.
Pretty much. We went through the parking lot. That was easier.
Oh, okay. Very good. All right. Deirdre, where'd you stay?
I stayed in 5 different hotels on my trip.
My gosh.
But so I'll just talk about the one that impressed me the most that I never stayed at, the Polynesian. I was just there one night.
Right. One night at the Polynesian, my favorite
Kurt
resort.
Kurt always says that's his favorite, and I can see why now.
How come? Yeah. What'd you find?
It's just absolutely beautiful and peaceful. At night when I came home, there was tiki torches burning in the courtyards, and there was Hawaiian music playing, and it's just a beautiful, beautiful place.
Absolutely.
And there's so much good food there too. So
hit all my top spots. Yeah, I'm so glad you got a chance to stay there. You're probably going to go there again and stay longer, right?
Oh, I'd love to.
Awesome.
Maybe I'll have to buy DVC points there too.
The way you're going, I think you will.
I know.
All right. Jen Batchelder, where'd you stay?
We were, Madison and I stayed in a 1-bedroom at the Beach Club.
Oh, okay. Wow.
Which was my first time staying at the Beach Club.
Yay. Another one of my favorites.
We liked it a lot. I think if I had to pick between the two, my heart's still over at Boardwalk.
Really? How come?
I'm not sure. Just I love it so much, but I like the marketplace. That was something the Boardwalk doesn't have.
You're right. That's one of the reasons why I like the Beach Club better, actually.
And our location, the DVC Villas, being able to pop into the marketplace and then just take that left, like walking towards the marketplace, take a left on that path that goes back around the back of the resort, and you're right at the bridge.
Yeah.
That was pretty amazing.
I did a lot of my coffee walks with my little recorder back there, walking around in circles, because there's not a lot. I guess I could have walked around the boardwalk, but yeah. Love the beach club. Awesome.
Yep.
Glad you got a chance to stay there.
Me too. I was too.
And right. Jeff Opolka, you're a local, sort of. Well, you have to stay, though, because you're like an hour or more away, right?
Yeah, like an hour and a half away. Yeah, I was just there for 2 nights. So I had a night at French Quarter and a night at the Dolphin.
Oh, interesting. Yeah,
I kind of coordinated the activities for the day and stayed at the resort that was near the activities.
Very good. What's your favorite part of those 2 resorts?
I like them both. The Dolphin is a great location because I like to walk. So you can walk to Epcot, you can walk to Hollywood Studios, you walk to the boardwalk, walk to the Skyliner. It's real convenient to like a lot of things like that.
Absolutely. Good spot for sure. All right, Jeff. I think I know where you did. You do just that one resort?
He's switching to me, Jeff. This is going to get confusing. No, we had the most unceremonious of split stays. So yes, we were with you almost the whole time at Riviera.
Right.
But then we were supposed to fly out Sunday night, and when it came time to get our plane flights out, flights were so expensive on Sunday night that we ended up getting 1 night stay at the Dolphin.
Oh, wow.
But we literally slept there, woke up the next morning at 9:00 and we're out. So it was more just a place to lay our head. That was very convenient for ending the night at Hollywood Studios.
So what was your take on the Riviera?
That place is absolutely amazing. It's so beautiful. We were 8th floor, same as where you guys were, but our balcony overlooked the pool, the courtyard, the water, the Skyliner. It was just so amazing from the view, and then all the amenities. My kids went swimming in the pool one time. We went to Bar Riva while they were in the pool, and then we'll get to the food in Primo Piatto. That I had that for breakfast every morning, and
good.
Loved it. It was a beautiful place, but I doubt we'll ever go there again though, because we're DVC resale, and that was leftover points, sort of like Glenn had.
Yes.
And with our resale, we won't be able to go there with points. So
I'm
sad. We'll just cry as we skyline by. Yep.
Well, I'm going to be there in a 2-bedroom, but Margita won't let me share it with anybody. She wants to just Judy, Ken, and I. And I was like, I want to bring more friends in, but all right.
Glenn will find a way.
Glenn will be on my couch again. All right. Thanks, Jeff. And Scott, you're really local too, right? You come in from Tampa area, right? Yeah. So where do you stay when you come over?
This time we stayed at Saratoga.
You got DVC too, though, right? You and Karen.
Yeah, that's our home resort.
All right, Saratoga. One for Saratoga. That's where we had a bunch of geeks over there. I know the Kevin Curtis Allen was there.
We shared quite a bit of transportation with Rebecca and Samantha, and at least one Uber with Kevin.
I almost got lost walking back after spending time with Glenn at Disney Springs, and then walking back. I had to watch the map because I want to make sure I get back to that carriage house so I can get my flight home. It's quite a big resort.
It is. It's the biggest DVC resort, biggest resort on property.
That makes sense. Yeah, I've never stayed there.
Just shy of 1,000 rooms.
Wow.
You haven't stayed there, Kurt?
Okay, another trivia question. Which 2 resorts have I never stayed at? You know one. I just told you.
Wilderness Lodge.
Yes. Oh, Deirdre, you cheated, I'm sure.
Why?
That's the only one I haven't stayed at.
You mention that every other week.
I love Saratoga. Kurt, you'd love it over there.
Yeah, I've been, visited a few times.
We normally stay in Congress Park, but we still have 2 more trips scheduled before our points reset. So switched to Grandstand, and we were able to get 1 more night out of it.
Okay.
We were, 200 yards from the boat to go to Disney Springs, so it was quick. You could see the castle, the carriage house from our balcony or our porch. We were on the 1st floor.
Do you like to stay there whenever you go over?
Mostly, we do. Back literally like a week after everything reopened, we went over there for a resort-only stay. Not everything reopened, when the resorts reopened.
Yeah.
And so we picked Congress Park because it was close to Disney Springs and kind of fell in love with that little walk.
You make kind of last minute trip ideas too, though, don't you? And it's easy to get a room there. Or no?
It's easy to get a room there. The main trips we make are scheduled 11 months out.
Okay.
It's my birthday, our anniversary, and 4th of July. So those are the big trips. So.
Gotcha. Very good. All right, let's get into my favorite topic then, which is food. Going back to Susan. What were 3 of your top meals on this trip, Susan?
We ate at a lot of new places, and we did the Space 220 Lounge.
All right.
And I liked it. I really liked it.
So when you say lounge, there is a difference, right, between the dinners, the lunch, and the lounge, or?
Yes. Yeah, the dinner's price fixed, and the lounge is a pretty decent menu. And I think you can also order off the dinner menu.
Okay.
We didn't, but I think you can.
Were you there in the evening?
4:35.
Oh, okay.
So
dinner time, I guess, right?
Yeah, early dinner.
So what was good there? What'd you have there?
Well, I love deviled eggs. And they're deviled eggs.
They had deviled eggs there?
Yes.
Get out.
With candy bacon. They're really good.
They're
really
blue.
Good.
Oh, they're blue?
No, I don't know.
No, they're not.
There's stuff with tang.
You wait your turn, Jennifer. That's funny. Yeah, with tang. Oh my gosh. I didn't know that. I love deviled eggs. I'm embarrassing at a picnic.
Yes, but they were very good. And the plus, Anne Marie does not like them, so I got to eat them all.
Yeah, so you were there with your daughter.
Yes.
We had a good chat with her, Glenn and I.
Yes, we enjoy that.
Thank you. Well, was that I won't put words in your mouth. What's enough?
No, we really did. We had that was a fun dinner. That was another one that we'd never tried that we liked, was Toledo, just because it was different.
Yeah.
And I love olives, and I've never had them served warm before.
Yes, that's right.
They were warm and they were very good, but it was just fun to try different things.
Yeah. Well, you had to. Glenn made us.
That's true. And then we had one night our dinner plans went awry because Emery lost her phone, and
I remember
we ended
that.
up and by the time we found it and everything and got back to the room, we stopped in Boatwright's, and it was a pleasant surprise. We enjoyed our meal there.
What, Deidre, was it you and me that were trying to find their phone?
Yes, at Animal Kingdom.
Yes.
Yes. There was a word went out on the messenger that you had lost your phone. We had all the geeks alarm on the alert to recover your phone. But yeah, you guys found it. Where did you end up finding it? Back at the safari?
On a truck in the safari. Yeah.
Well, we're getting off the food path here. I didn't catch at Space 220. What did you have? Not just the deviled eggs.
Oh no, I had chicken and waffles, and Marie had calamari, which was really good. And then she had sliders that she really liked.
Oh, okay. Are those all appetizers?
Yeah.
Except for the chicken and waffles.
Well, the chicken and waffles was plenty, but not a humongous meal.
Okay. Excellent. So you can get away with a little cheaper if you go to the lounge. I bet.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, definitely.
We like lounges on this podcast. I learned that from this past G3 too. Took that away. All right. What else? What's another good one?
And then the other one that was a pleasant surprise was Boatwright's. We just happened to eat there that night because we got back to the resort and had not eaten, and it was really good.
This one keeps coming up. What'd you have there?
I had shrimp and grits, and we had I never can pronounce this right. Boudin balls that are the dirty rice fried.
All right.
And then Anne Marie had Nashville hot chicken, and it was all good.
Yeah, Boatwright. So that's over at the Port Orleans Riverside, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm getting good reports about that. So you like that one?
Yeah, it was good. It was a pleasant surprise.
All right. I'm so glad to hear that. Excellent job. All right, Kate, you got 3 favorite meals?
Oh, the first one is the same, Space 220. I had that chicken on waffles.
Okay.
The same. And I also had the Big Tang. That was really good, too. That's a drink.
Oh, I thought we were kidding about that. There really is a Tang?
There is, yeah. It's called the Big Tang.
Is it alcoholic?
Yeah.
All right.
Yep.
What's the deal with this chicken and waffles? Is there gravy or something on it? What is that?
It
Fried
has
chicken?
a bourbon maple glaze.
Oh, that sounds good.
It's on like a cornbread type waffle.
All right. That
and
sounds
fried
good.
chicken and some bacon.
It was good?
It was good.
All
yeah.
right. Space 220. What'd you guys think of the atmosphere there? I mean, I thought it was, the whole show.
It was fun.
Yeah. I mean, I thought it was going to be more than what it was, but it's kind of cool.
It was fun. I don't know as if I would sit down and do the dinner. I think the lounge was perfect.
Oh, you did the same. Okay.
But,
who did you go with?
Holly.
All right. Just you and Holly?
And Angela Noyes and her daughter.
All right. Very good. Is that who you were hanging with most of the time? Did you stay with Holly?
Yes, Holly and I stayed together.
All right. I got it straight.
Yeah.
All right. Give me another one.
Another one was I tried Boma for the first time.
Yay. One of my top 3. I really
liked that.
Oh, thank God you just said that, because that's one of my top places.
We already have a reservation to go in April, so.
Oh, then it made an impression on you. It wasn't just me.
Yeah. No, it was good. I liked it.
What did you want for dinner?
Yep.
And it's a buffet. What's good on the buffet there?
I liked the soup, the squash soup, and there was a chicken curry soup was real good. I don't remember all the other stuff I ate, but I tried a little bit of everything.
You went so fast you don't remember, huh?
I know.
Boma, all the flavors. Awesome. Yeah. What else?
And then the third meal I really liked was the Trattoria Al Forno.
Oh, breakfast.
I had the tiramisu French toast. That was really good.
Yes. I heard that on this podcast and I had to try it. What'd you think?
It was good. I liked it. I was afraid it was going to be too sweet, but it wasn't. It was perfect.
My problem is I ate nothing but sweets the entire day. I should have had some chicken and waffles because I had nothing but sweets.
I had a lot of sweet stuff too.
That was Saturday, right?
Yeah.
All right. And a margarita. So I don't know. It probably didn't sit all well, but that's a good one. Yeah, that was a fun. Trattoria Al Forno has always been one of my favorites. They had a good dinner there for.
I had never been there either.
Italian dinner is nice there too. Good one on the boardwalk.
Yeah.
Deirdre.
Yes. Hi.
Hello.
Hello.
It's like Hollywood Squares.
Jen's in the middle.
Did you?
Oh, Deirdre, you're in the middle. I was going to say you're the whole
I think they mix it up. I know.
Yeah. My favorite meal, I think one of my favorite meals was at Spice Road Table when we finally took Kurt to try Spice Road Table.
Ah, was that your first time?
No, I'd been there before.
Okay.
But that was the first time that I tried so many things. And the spicy, what was it called? I have notes. The pomegranate chili crispy cauliflower was so good.
Ooh, yeah, cauliflower. I'm going to write them all down. I'm recording my trip report on Sunday with Wendy and Samantha.
It was so good that I took my family there a couple days later, and we pretty much ordered everything off the appetizer menu, and they were able to do the chicken gluten-free for my nephew who has celiac. Even when, he's only 9, but he really liked the spicy chicken, and everybody liked the lamb. We had the lamb kefta, the little meatballs. So it was really, really good.
I have you to thank. You dragged me over there, not drugged me, but drugged me and dragged me over there.
I know. I made you go. I kept saying, "No, you're going to eat there. This is your chance.
Don't eat at Mexican Pavilion."
Don't eat nachos.
What sacrifice I had to make so I could eat at the Spice Road Table.
Kept saying, "Don't eat anything. We're going to eat at Spice Road Table." If
She's like my mother.
If we don't eat now, Margita will never let you go there again.
She's threatening
because she'll just keep saying, you had your chance.
She'll make excuses. I know.
So that was one of my favorites. We ate at Tusker House with my family, and that was the best. That was our favorite meal. That was everybody in my family really loved Tusker House.
Good to see that that's open. Is it buffet, and are the characters there?
It's not a buffet. It isn't all you can eat. It's sort of a modified all you can eat. They bring you appetizers.
Yeah.
And they'll bring you as much as you want, but they bring you a choice of appetizers, and then they bring up like a skillet of meats and some different things, and then they bring you a little platter of desserts.
Is it like the buffet? Have you done the buffet before? Where it's kind of like the Indian African flair, like Sanaa a little bit, right?
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah.
Okay.
But nothing, I mean, the kids really loved it. There was steak that had chimichurri sauce.
I like that.
Everybody really loved that. I mean, even the kids loved that. So.
Oh, good.
Yeah, everything was good. The desserts were kind of blah, but they were really cute. They were just really cute desserts.
Were the characters?
Yeah, the characters were there in their safari outfits.
All right. Good to know. That was fun. I'm glad Tusker House is open. That's a good thing.
Yeah,
all right, you got one more.
We went to Steakhouse 71, and I had the burger, which was a little bit too much. It was a lot of meat and a lot of like really crispy pork belly. It was delicious, but it was just too much of a burger. But what was really good there was the Coco Boulevardier cocktail.
Oh,
which you pointed out.
You had two of those, didn't you?
I was just going to say, and you pointed out already on another podcast that I had two of them.
I'm telling everybody.
It was so good, though. So
a lot of people had the burger. That went over.
Yeah, and they don't serve the burger or it's not on the dinner menu, but you can order it.
Yes, and that looked big. Was it Travis that said that was the best burger on property? Somebody was running
so. Yeah,
so then everybody ordered it. Is it the best burger on property?
Travis has changed his mind about that. I convinced him.
What's his new?
What's the newest best burger on property?
Brown Derby burger.
Okay, I think you're right. I think I've heard that. Yes,
for sure.
All right, where am I? Jennifer Batchelder, where'd you eat?
We, in the spirit of doing new things, all mine are things I've done multiple times. We did.
You didn't go off the script at all, huh?
I stayed on the beaten path.
Stay safe.
Stay with what I knew. But it was more about when the meals happened and what was going on.
All right.
We, after the Liberty Bell meetup with the Mickey Files, some of us went over to Jungle Skipper and kind of used it as a lounge and just got appetizers and drinks. And
I heard about this. Great idea.
Just sat and visited. And that was kind of, definitely a top 3 meal. That was a lot of fun.
What's good over there for appetizers?
We got the cheese bread, the Brazilian cheese bread. And I think most of us got the same thing, except Jeff got soup, Jeff Apolka. And we got it's like a little corn tortilla and it has pork on it.
That's Deirdre's favorite. I was waiting for her to chirp in there.
What's it called, Deirdre?
Cachapas.
I kept saying never mind what I was trying to say.
Is the cachapas good, Jennifer?
Very good. Okay. We had so many because Madison and we each ordered our own food and then it came and we had like 300 cheese balls. We had so many because everybody had ordered them. They were like, please eat some more.
How many people were at this appetizer bar?
Our table had about 8.
Wow.
Scott?
Yep, there were 16. There were 8 at each table.
This is fantastic.
We had reservations for 24, but we had overdone that.
This is a great idea now. If you were looking for a lounge at the Magic Kingdom, we've found one. Right? Was there any good drinks there?
We made a lounge. People would say it was impossible, but we did it.
Beer and sangria, right?
Just beer and sangria. There was a lady sitting next to me, and I heard her ask the waitress. She said, "I'll have a Tito's and soda, please." And the waitress said, "I'm sorry, ma'am, we just have beer and wine." And I saw her face. She had kids everywhere, and she was like, oh, and I felt her pain. I'm like, I know exactly what she needs. Which actually I could have given her. I had that in my backpack, but that might not be appropriate.
Yeah. All right. Excellent. Great. I took that idea away from this G3. We'll do that for sure on one of my trips. Now, what you got? One more?
I had 2 more. We did at the end of the day, Friday, after I'd been up since 2 a.m. to catch my flight.
It's a Madison common
pattern. I had scored a last minute reservation to Beaches and Cream.
Okay.
At like 8:30 because I knew we would have needed to eat something because we'd just been drinking all day.
And you're staying right there, so that's a good one.
Exactly. It worked out perfectly. It was so good. And just the grilled cheese and tomato soup and a No Way Jose.
Here we go.
And,
That's what everyone tells me about.
It just hit the spot. It was the right food at the right time.
Awesome.
And then after the scavenger hunt and before the party, Trey and Glenn and Madison and I went down by the water and got fish and chips and just had them on the table. But we had been going all day. We'd forgotten to eat all day.
That's the day I'm talking about. I had nothing but sweets.
Yeah.
Now you know
we didn't
why.
eat any meals. And those were just the most amazing fish and chips. And we ate down by the water and had a great time.
People always say what's so amazing about fish and chips at the UK?
I think at that point it's just because we hadn't eaten and been drinking all day.
That's the trick.
That's why they tasted so good. But they're good.
they have a method to their madness over at the UK.
It was survival food at that point.
Awesome. All right, Jeff Opolka.
Yeah, I didn't have a lot of meals. I felt like I was just running around all the time and grabbing food when I could get it.
It's either you're starving to death or you're stuffed at Disney World.
Yeah, but I did do that. Skipper Canteen was my highlight, and it was a carrot ginger soup that I had.
Oh, okay.
It was fantastic. And I actually looked the recipe up online and made it at home.
Okay.
It's really, really good. I told my wife about it. She's like, carrot ginger soup? I don't know.
I know.
Like, trust me, it's good. It doesn't sound good, but trust me, it's good. And she loved it.
I'm not surprised to hear this from Disney World. All right. Any others?
And, I ate at the food court at Port Orleans French Quarter, and it had a gumbo there. It was phenomenal.
Oh, good to know. Yeah. I was talking to a client we got going down to French Quarter, and they're going for the first time. So you got to know that food court there.
Yeah, I mean, you wouldn't think you can get good food at a food court, but it was really good. And of course, the cheeseburger spring rolls always seem to hit right. You're hungry, and they're hot, and they're crispy, and they're really good.
I thought they were really good this time. They're really fresh, too, aren't they?
They're very fresh. I mean, you see the guy come over with the cart, the silver cart. He rolls it over, and they open it up, and they're gone in probably 10 minutes, right? And then you got to wait for the next cart to come over, but they're always fresh. That's
what I was saying to Glenn. We hit that cart twice in our trip, and I said, these are really good, and they're really fresh, and you'd think they'd been sitting out underneath a heat lamp for a long time or something. They'd be hard or something wrong with them, but yeah.
Yeah, not at all.
There's always a line there, too, isn't there?
There's always a line, yeah.
The word is getting out.
I rope dropped them one time before, too, and that's a good way to do it.
Do they?
I was first in line. Yeah, I rope dropped. I was staying there because they open at 11. So people, I don't really think about it. They don't think about it until they see a guy there. So if you go there at quarter to 11, you're there in front.
There's a tip, guys. If you want to get the spring roll cart, and it's right outside the bridge of Adventureland, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And so if you see a line forming there, it's because the spring roll cart guy's coming out at 11.
Yeah.
We did that during the Kessler run. I think it was part of the point system. I don't know. I wasn't really tracking the points. We did that. Very good. Did we hit them all?
Yep.
All right, Jeff Kessler.
I was looking over some pictures and I was like, I swear I ate places, but
yeah, I know. That's how I remember too. I take pictures of everything.
None of the food at the meals really stood out to me. So I guess it's my sweet tooth taking over when I started listing off my favorites. One of them was the Aloha Isle, the Tropical Serenade drink. It's the palm or pog juice, and then it's got coconut soft serve in it. And then it's got a little pineapple upside down cake pop from that. And so when I saw that on the menu, I was like, I got to try it. And it was really good and refreshing on that hot day on Friday.
Really cool that they have different desserts there all the time that are very intriguing.
Yep. So intriguing that I went back later in the day. And my second favorite was the pineapple coconut swirl. This is the first time that I had the coconut there. So I was all about it. And I went back. And the pineapple coconut swirl was good 5 hours later.
Nice.
And it was
same spot.
Same spot. just circle the park, come back, be hot. And mobile order makes it easy, although you don't really mobile order there. You mobile line place yourself. It's kind of, you just get in line. Kind of following with the theme here at Primo Piatto in the Riviera for breakfast. I got their cinnamon crumb French toast bread pudding. And
yep.
It was so good. It's got a creme anglaise, like a vanilla custard sauce that goes over top of it. It was so good. I was dreaming about it. I think Glenn even mentioned it on the one because he had got to try it. I came home and I looked up a bunch of recipes online, fused them together, and tried to recreate it. And it was so good. Now I know I can just keep eating it, even though I might not get back there again.
Oh yeah, you did a good job recreating it.
Yeah, bread pudding's so easy to do. You don't have to make the bread. You just buy bread. Then you just pour a bunch of milk and eggs on top of it and some cinnamon, and voila, you have bread pudding.
Well done. Yes, I had that also. Glenn and I both had that. That was instead of having the egg sandwich. The egg sandwich was good too, though. Did you have that egg?
I don't think I got the polenta thing as well. Another breakfast, and that was good. When it's to go, it's never quite as good, I think, but it was still pretty good.
You know what I wanted to say about the desserts? Did you guys notice? I'm a big citrus swirl. We had this Dole Whip citrus swirl thing, but they changed the name. They didn't call it a citrus swirl. It was like orange Dole Whip now. Yeah, but it was the same thing. I was like really thrown from that. I was really nervous getting it because remember when they had the orange? They just had the orange something they called it. There's a big controversy when and then they brought the citrus swirl back. Now it's back to, it's called Orange Dole Whip. I think it's like so confusing. Why they do that? I have no idea. Awesome. I love the desserts and the treats. All right, Scott, it's tough going last, Scott, but this, at least with the food, there's lots of choices.
We did it a lot different than everybody else did.
All right.
We had Uber Eats in the room one time. I ate Public subs for 2 days after the party on Friday night.
I love Public subs though. So the stuff at Skipper's Canteen, it was just terrific. Like, I want to be different. I can't be different with that. It was that good, especially those cheese bread balls. Pão de queijo, I think is what it's called. Is that the Brazilian cheese?
Yeah.
Okay.
They were just crazy good. And I guess it's good that everybody at our table ordered them. So, because we had enough that way.
Never ending.
Yeah.
Supply of cheese bread balls.
So I'll definitely end up back there.
Yep.
Probably every time we go.
It's a great afternoon, especially it's hot, quit Magic Kingdom right there in the park and do that. I know.
Yeah. And it is the only place I can think of there that you can do that.
You can walk in there.
You can run over to Contemporary, but in the park, it's the only place I can think of. We
often go over to Polynesian in the afternoon, but this is a good one too. I love this idea. All right. Any others?
We actually ended up getting 2 pizzas at Via Napoli on Saturday night.
All right.
There were a lot of us, but yeah, we had 2 of those pizzas. That was good. Mostly, it's good pizza, but it was mostly company. I got to have my pizza with Cam and Avery, so that was, how do you beat that?
Mandy's kids.
Yeah, and then the other best meal I had was actually the following Saturday, but Uli was still there, so I'm counting it.
All right.
I had Walt's Hash at Steakhouse 71 for breakfast.
Walt's Hash? That sounds good.
Yeah, it's, I think it was ribeye with potatoes and peppers and an over easy egg on top.
Ooh.
And it was excellent. I found a new favorite breakfast.
Nice. They were always known for their breakfast. Remember when it was the Wave?
Yeah, when it was the Wave.
Was it the brunch or something? I always heard the good things about the breakfast over there.
Well, they had that bacon and eggs appetizer that they served all day that everybody was in love with.
Walt's Hash. I love corned beef hash, but that's a steak hash. That sounds good too.
It wasn't corned beef hash at all. It was just chopped up steak.
I've had roast beef kind of
potatoes and peppers.
Yeah. That sounds really good. I like that. Good.
It was very good. And it was, I don't know, 15, 16,
sure,
maybe $18.
Good deal. Good way to start your day.
Yeah.
Thanks, Scott. Awesome. All right. Now we're going to get into some things you tried or did for the first time. Susan,
I'd never done Remy.
Yeah.
And it was almost too much for my equilibrium. I'm prone to motion sickness, so it was almost a little bit too much, but it was fun. That was one thing we did. And then usually we have my 14-year-old son with us who does not like to stop to do anything that he doesn't want to do. And Anne Marie is my see every movie, read every plaque, look at every exhibit girl.
Yep.
So we slowed down this time and I let her do everything she wanted to do. So it was a very much slower pace, but fun trip.
Also, I got to ask you a question because I was on the phone with someone today and they were asking me, can you get motion sickness on Remy? And I get motion sickness on a lot of the rides, but I said no. Now you're telling me I guess some people could get motion sickness on that.
Yes, and I think it was the combination of the jerking around and the virtual reality.
Okay.
And I just closed my eyes on a couple of parts and I was okay.
All right. I didn't know that would be the problem, but
Susan, it was that hallway, wasn't it?
Yes.
okay.
Yeah.
There is a spot. All right. I'm glad. Now, don't put it in my head because I don't want to throw up on Remy. Embarrassing. Excellent. Yes, it's always different when you go with different people, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. And it was fun for us to go by ourselves because I don't really get to, my son plays football and I'm tied up with him a lot. So it was just fun to have some time with her.
Yeah. Anne Marie, have a good time?
She had a great time.
What'd you think of the Geeks?
Well, I'll tell you.
Don't tell me
not to go
bad.
not to go too far off topic, but she is my ADD child and does not always pick up on social cues. And every time we're somewhere, I have to tell her she's talking too much or, and when we leave somewhere, she's always saying, Mom, I'm sorry I talk too much. But I'm about to cry saying this. Just people spending time with her.
Really?
Meant so much to me.
Wow. I didn't know that. She sometimes has a hard time in social settings.
Well, she doesn't pick up social cues like I'm talking too much, you know?
Okay.
And just people were just so good about spending time and talking to her.
Oh, really? Glenn and I had a fantastic time talking with her. So I think I told her if she wants to come on the show sometime too.
Oh my gosh, she would talk your ears off.
Well, it is a podcast. If I don't have to talk, that'd be great. She could just,
Oh, she would.
She'd be like Kevin Curtis Allen and just wind him up and let him go. Awesome. All right, now I'm all choked up. Where am I? Thanks, Susan. I didn't know about that.
I'm sorry.
No, you don't have to be sorry at all. We actually sometimes get this from this G3 event, to be honest with you. Kate, what's something you tried? Where am I? I lost my track. Yeah, did you do something for the first time?
I think just about every place we ate at was brand new for me this time.
Yeah, not like our friend there, Jennifer, who had no.
Yeah, we tried all sorts of new things.
Cool. Give me another one.
We did Wine Bar George. We did Brown Derby. We did Toledo. I had never eaten at Columbia Harbor House.
Oh, hey, did you? Well, are you from Maine?
Yeah.
Did you have the lobster roll?
No.
Oh.
No.
Oh no. I'm so sad.
I can't get a lobster roll outside of Maine. It's just, I just can't do it. It's too expensive down in Florida to get a lobster roll. And
well, you got cheap places in Maine? I don't know where these cheap places are in Maine to get a lobster roll. At your house?
Yeah.
Nice.
So we did a lot of I did a lot of new things besides Remy's. That was new for me.
What was your favorite new thing?
Oh, Sangria University. I think that would be my favorite new thing. That was a lot of fun.
How come? Did you learn something?
Yeah, how to make sangria.
Well, how do you make sangria?
It's a Spanish wine and a Spanish liquor and then fruit.
And you have to go to university for that, huh?
Yep.
Did we all just graduate?
It was a lot of fun. He told us different facts. Nice. I can't remember them all right now, but.
And you graduated, but you don't know, you didn't retain any of it, huh?
Probably not.
Just like my college. All right. That is one I wish I was at. Yeah, that sounds like a lot of fun. We had talked about that one before. I'm getting on that one next time. We're going to get a bigger group, do a private, big old 30 group.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Right? Yeah.
That's perfect.
All right. Deirdre, you go to Disney World a lot.
I go a little bit. Yep.
Any new things?
Well, about as much as you do. But this time with my family, we did the elephant encounter at Animal Kingdom.
Oh, yeah. The tours are back.
Caring for Giants.
The Caring for Giants. How'd that go?
It was great. It's a 1-hour experience.
Okay. Yeah.
You go into the back area, into the backstage area, and you go kind of into the back of the safari to where they take care of the elephants, and you go up and you're actually just getting a closer look at the elephants. You don't get to go into their house or anything, but you get to spend time, an hour with somebody who can answer all your questions about elephants. And
were you in the barn?
No, they don't let you get in there.
I did one of the backstage tours there. It's a little longer one. There's a big square around the elephants. You know why? Big white square?
No.
Because they're jokesters, and that's how far their trunks will reach. And when cast members are walking by, they know how far they got to stay away from getting poked by the elephant's trunks. I always like that story.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love the big animals. They seem like they got a big heart too.
Yeah.
How'd your nephews like that?
They loved it. Wyatt's a big fan of elephants, so he was doing the making elephant noises at them. And
awesome.
So
what's the cost of that one?
It's about, I think it's 30. I think it was just a little under $30 with my DVC discount, so it must be about $33 a person.
I love the tours.
So I gave that to them that was Wyatt's Christmas present.
All right. Good deal.
For all of us to do the elephant encounter.
Definitely take advantage of the tours now that I don't know if they're all back. They're coming back.
We're going to try to do the rhino experience in April with Samantha and a bunch of geeks.
Yeah, I know. Was it Bubba, I think, did the Keys to the Magic Kingdom. So yeah, I know they're coming back.
I think so.
Perfect. All right. Give me another one. What's something else you did new? Besides, we took a car service from the airport, right, Deirdre?
Oh, right.
Was that first time? That actually worked out really well.
That was your first time, I think.
You never, was that?
I did it in December just to check it out because I knew that I wanted to do it on this trip because I knew with my family that I wanted somebody to meet them at the airport late at night.
Yeah.
So I tried it in December just for myself. So,
all right.
Yeah, obviously it works out well. You got to get your own driver. They look for you at the airport. They care whether you get in or not.
Like a limo. I know.
Yeah. Yeah. Perfect. It was very fancy.
All right. Did you do anything else new?
I rode Ratatouille. That was new to me.
Everybody, what do you think of Ratatouille?
It's awesome. I did it a bunch of times too.
You didn't get sick, did you?
Oh, no. I don't get sick.
All right. See, Susan, we're not all getting sick on that. All right. What do you think? Someone was asking me, do you think a 2-year-old would get scared on that ride?
A 2-year-old?
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's what I said. I don't think so.
Like a lot. It seems like a lot for a 2-year-old.
Yeah, maybe. It's not scary though, is it?
No, it's not scary, but you get bumped around a lot. I don't know. I'm sure it depends on the 2-year-old.
All right. Did we hit all your new stuff?
Well, I'd only come up with one because the question was, what did you do for the first time?
Oh, okay. You can do a couple. You can cheat.
Yeah.
Jen, I know you didn't eat anywhere different.
I did one thing. I've never ridden the Liberty Bell. And I'm so glad I did. I loved it. I need to do it again because I talked the whole time. So I wasn't aware of what we were passing.
Did you hear Judy on the podcast?
We never removed.
Judy doesn't even know that we left the dock.
That's what it felt like. I looked up at one point and saw this little Indian village, and I'm like, where are we? It was so out of context because I've been talking so much.
That's a great commentary on that boat trip. That was whose idea was that, Scott? You know?
Oh, that was mine.
Oh,
that's my
good idea.
Second favorite ride at Magic Kingdom.
Yeah.
/ second favorite ride in Liberty Square.
But to think that we could all get on the front of the boat there and just that was a fantastic, because I don't know, a lot of people skipped that ride. So we made it interesting and fun.
It was a huge help having Judy.
Why is that?
Because we had to go to that area.
Oh.
And it worked out perfect.
With the scooter?
Right. She could only go on the bottom level.
Okay, so we didn't have a plan going into this. It just kind of worked out.
We knew Judy was going to be there, and so that's where they were going to put us.
Ah, okay.
The wheelchair entrance or the scooter entrance is at the front of the boat on that level.
Okay.
And she can only be on that level.
Okay. Yeah, because, I mean, otherwise we could have scattered all over the boat.
Right.
Yeah. Very good.
Otherwise, it was just the way it worked was just follow Judy.
Outstanding. Yes. That was really cool. We got some good pictures from that.
We did. I'll do it. I'll do it again now, anytime. Magic Kingdom is probably my least visited park I usually only do about a half a day there on my trips, but I will definitely.
You've expanded your horizons. Maybe next time around you can look at the sites around the ride of the boat.
I'm going to try that next time. Instead of talking.
And you want to do it just after dark, too, before it closes.
Oh, okay.
It's a totally different ride, but it's super cool.
Pro tip.
Especially if you're on there when the beacons of magic or whatever, beacons of light things start, and you kind of come around a corner and you can see all the lights straight up into the heavens. It's pretty awesome.
I will do that.
Yes. All
Definitely.
Right.
It was also my first solo trip my first trip going to Disney where I didn't have everybody else's, or at least one other person's best interest as my top priority. Not that.
Yeah. So you could do whatever you wanted to do.
Right. Which was pretty cool. I liked it.
Did you do whatever you wanted to do?
I did.
You got a good friend from the podcast with Madison, right?
Yes. Yeah. She's awesome. We had a great time together.
Wow.
She was a great roommate and we had a good time.
And you never went together? Just the two of you before?
We met down there once. We happened to be down there at the same time and we had breakfast together, but that was it.
So this was the first time you got to hang with her the whole time, a bestie.
Right.
Oh,
yeah. And now I think she's going to come up this summer. Her and Jordan are going to come up to Maryland.
Oh, cool.
To visit.
That's one of the things that G3 is good for. I talk about people going solo or connecting with a friend and going, and like you said, do whatever you want to do.
I know.
Right? Was that fun?
It was.
Awesome. All right, Jeff.
Well, that was my first time on the Liberty Bell too.
Really? Holy Scott! Look at
I've
this.
always seen
You're
it.
expanding the horizons.
Yeah, I like walking by and go, we should do that sometime. And every time we go to Magic Kingdom, we go, we should do that sometime. We should do that sometime.
Have you ever? Did you ever go out to Tom Sawyer's Island?
Yeah, we've done that a lot.
Okay.
Yeah.
My kids used to love to do that. I haven't gone out there in a while. All right. Besides that, did you do? Okay, because you go
the Dolphin. My first time at the Dolphin.
All right, that's a good hidden secret.
And we're going to go to the Swan for spring break in another few weeks.
All right, you gonna go with the family?
First time at the with the family. First time at the Boardwalk Bakery, I had a sandwich there. I actually went on the way back. It was late at night. I was hungry, needed something. Stop at the pizza window there, which is what I always do. And they're like, we don't have any pizzas for like a half hour. And the guy goes, you can go get a sandwich at the Boardwalk Bakery. I'm like, oh, okay. And you can mobile order there.
Yeah. Oh,
yeah,
really?
you mobile order there.
Oh,
yeah.
cool.
So I mobile ordered one of those turkey stuffing cranberry Thanksgiving type sandwiches.
Really?
It was really good. Yeah.
It was good. Yeah. That's one of my wife's Margita. She loves those kind of sandwiches.
Yeah.
Good deal. I love how you can still find something new, even though you go to a lot.
Right. Yeah.
Jeff Kessler, anything you tried for the first time?
Well, I would have tried the Liberty Bell for the first time, but I missed the boat. We were running a little late that day, so I still haven't done that one.
Well, there's always next time.
Yep, exactly. But we lined up a bunch of different restaurants to try for the first time, sort of like Kate was saying. I just happened to not make it to these before. Sebastian's Bistro was one that stood out at the Caribbean Beach Resort.
Yeah, what'd you think of that one?
It's good. It's not great, but it's only $29 per person for an adult and 17 for a kid.
Okay.
You know, it was affordable, and then it ends with the exact same bread pudding as you get at Ohana.
Okay.
And I know this because I had them back-to-back nights, and they tasted exactly the same. So
it's a family style too, right?
Yeah, it's the family style. They bring you like the appetizer and salad around, and then there's I would say it's probably closest to like a Whispering Canyon, where you get there's even a pulled pork at both of them. Yep. It's kind of that level of quality. Right. Not as entertaining though as Whispering Canyon.
Caribbean too.
Yeah, and it was at the Caribbean. So since we were at Riviera, we were able to walk there and back, which was nice.
How do you walk from the Riviera? Yeah, I guess I did it from the Yeah, I actually did around.
Yeah, if you walk around to the left, you go past. You go to like Aruba, I think is that first area.
So you can walk around the lake because you can walk near where the Skyliner is. I know
away from the Skyliner, so you walk the other direction away from the Skyliner, and you can come around, and there's like just grass, and then you hit the Caribbean, and then that's right where their main building is. So it was maybe only about a 10-minute walk, 15-minute walk from the pool at Riviera. So real convenient there. But another thing that was a first, and it was a first for both me and my son, Andy. He had a bunch of first rides, but it was his first time going on Cali River Rapids.
Oh, that's nice.
Because we normally go this time of year, late January, early February, and it's always too cold that either Cali River Rapids is closed or we have no desire to go because everyone says you get wet. Oh my goodness, it was so much fun with him. It was just the two of us that went on because my daughter didn't want any part of it, and my wife didn't want to get wet either. I knew you got wet. I just didn't know there was a drop. And when we got to where there's the drop, they stop you for a minute, and our whole group is all just laughing because we know what's about to come, and you just come out.
You knew you were in a spot that was going to get the deluge, right?
Yeah, we were facing down as it came down, so the water hit the other people, shot over them like a wave, and landed right on my lap. And so I was just soaked from basically the middle of my chest all the way down to my knees. And right before I met Geeks for the first time, so I know I hugged Deirdre and I hugged a bunch of other people, and I'm like, I'm sorry, I'm soaking wet. It's not sweat, and I didn't pee my pants, and it's just
breaks the ice, huh?
It's so much fun, and we were laughing because everybody in the car or in the little loop thing was loving it. So that was a great first time to be there with my son to do it as well.
Well, my daughter Lindsay had the exact opposite feeling about that ride getting wet. We had to buy her a whole new outfit when she was 8 years old.
No.
And then we went when she was at the college program. The exact same thing happened, and she had the same face as she did when she was 8 years old, like a wet rat.
You gotta be prepared for it, I think.
Was it cold that day?
The water was ice cold, but that was the Animal Kingdom day, so it was probably mid 80s. So it wasn't bad after a minute. Right after it hit 2, you're cold.
Did your underwear dry off, or you don't have to tell me?
Everything dried off except for my socks. My socks never dried the whole day. That was the one thing. Now when I took my shoes off, they were still wet, and I was like, eh.
I know the socks. You can put the shoes inside like the little middle of the thing, right? Still,
I guess you could take your socks and shoes off while you're in there and kind of hold them in, or you can go over to. I've heard you can go over to Wilderness Lodge and put them in front of a fire.
That is true. I can attest to that. You must have been talking to your brother.
Pro tip: I heard it just this morning on the podcast.
Geek on WDW podcast.
Yep.
Awesome. All right, Scott. Can you ever find new things to do when you go over to Disney World?
Oh, the two new things were both on Saturday.
Okay.
I had never worn an American flag bathing suit before Saturday morning at Epcot.
You never borrowed mine before until that day. I didn't know I had 32 USA swimsuits to let everyone borrow.
Yeah, right. Of various sizes.
No, they were all the same size. If you struggle to keep them
Before Saturday night, I didn't even know Princess Stephanie existed, and now I love her.
She doesn't know. She doesn't know all the fans she has.
Hopefully not. Actually, the way we've talked about it,
I don't know.
Hopefully, she has no idea.
I think she would love the fame and fortune of joining our group.
She was certainly playing to our excitement.
Had you ever done the karaoke before?
At Disney, no.
At Kimonos, yeah. At Kimonos, no.
That was that was the first time I'd ever been in.
Kimonos?
I still don't know which one it is. The Dolphin?
Swan. That was
whichever
in the Swan.
one it's in.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the first time I'd ever been in there.
All right. Yeah, me too. That was something I wanted to do. That night turned out pretty good, didn't it?
It did. It was a fun night. Fun day, the whole day.
All of Saturday. There was a lot of fun stuff on Saturday. Did you ever do a dessert party with all your friends in France?
Not like that. Yeah, I've done, dessert parties and after hour parties, right. But
not like that one.
But not that. That was awesome.
Well, this may come up during the favorite 3 moments of the trip. Susan, do you have a couple of moments from the trip that stand out for you?
The dessert party was definitely one of them, and the VIP tour, because that's things that really are not feasible to do just for my family, from the monetary side.
Yeah.
And so it was things we normally wouldn't do.
Sorry about that.
And, but I have seen the people on the dessert cruise. That looked kind of fun too. Those 2 things I really enjoyed. And to be honest with you, the very first at Nomad Lounge, I think, I was really apprehensive going because, when you've never really met anybody. We walked up and Samantha came over and introduced herself, and then we ate with Heidi and Kate and Joe and Maureen, and everybody was just so nice. That was definitely one of the memorable moments of my trip.
Yeah, I was thinking of you too. It looked like I recognized you from Facebook, and a lot of us were already there gathering, of course, having a good time. We were there half hour early waiting in Nomad Lounge, and I'm so proud. I'm so proud of the leaders and others, all you guys that really make people feel comfortable. That was something I had asked them to do, and I know they do it already, but try to make that a priority. So I'm so happy to hear you say that, and I saw it happen too. So awesome! I'm glad you had fun in Nomad Lounge too. That was a great lounge to hang out for sure. Good one, Kate. What's one of your favorite moments?
First standout moment is at Pedals. Holly and I, we got off the Skyliner and we were walking up and we were both a little nervous and everybody was just so welcoming and we just felt like we just belonged and we were amazed. It felt good.
What time did you get there? We might have been a little happier.
I don't remember. I forget what time. We might have gotten there around 8:30 or so.
Yeah, we'd already started.
Yeah.
We already popped the cork on a couple wine bottles.
Yeah, people were handing us alcohol and cookies and goodies, and our hands were getting full. And
yeah, I think Wendy, they just came back from Gideon's, and they had a dozen cookies.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then we had charcuterie there, right? We had cheese and crackers and meats, all kinds of stuff. Cool.
That was the first standout moment.
Yeah.
And the next 2 are the same as Susan's. It was watching that Harmonious at the dessert party.
I know.
I was just watching it in awe. I just felt like this is so wonderful with everybody there. And that was great. And then the VIP tour.
Wow, we had a lot of folks on the VIP tour. What happened on the VIP tour? What was the best thing about that?
Just going from ride to ride, and I don't know, it was just so much fun. It was a lot of fun. I think we did 13 rides
in
12 or 13 rides in 3 different parks, and we got snacks, and we did Remy, and they pull right behind the French pavilion. You get out, you go on the ride, and then we left again. It was crazy.
Yeah, treated like stars.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
Deirdre, do you have any top moments?
I sure do. My favorite thing was going, and this is also something I did for the first time, was going to Trader Sam's.
Oh, really? That was your first time?
Yeah, that was the first time I ever did it.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
That was fun.
It really seems like the kind of place you want to go with some friends. And I'm often there by myself, so it just never seemed like the kind of place that I'd want to go.
You're not holding it against us, are you, that we put you in the seat that
put me on the shrinking stool.
Shrunk?
Did you do that on purpose?
No, I didn't even know it was there.
No, the whole thing was just awesome. We got there at like 1:00 and waited, and we were busy doing our bingo and talking to, I met my new friend from Wisconsin.
That's right.
And Nick Ayub showed up, and we pounced on him and wanted to know, are you left-handed? Did you get engaged at Disney? And yes, he and Carlin got engaged at Disney World. So he was signing that for everybody.
So he was a superstar right off the bat.
So he was a big hit with all of us.
Trader Sam's is kind of fun too.
Yeah, and then Trader Sam's was really fun.
It's more fun with a group, though, for sure.
The crazy drinks and the shrinking stools, and Wendy and I sitting down, with our heads just above the bars, and then putting Andy Hoffman in the chair
then
after
Andy came too. Yeah,
he showed up. Yeah, that whole thing was awesome.
Awesome
experience.
Any others? I
really loved doing the scavenger hunt. I only did the first stop at the boardwalk. I was running around with Jeff Opoka, I think, and with Nick and Carlin. And that was just really fun because we were just, running around at the boardwalk and quickly getting all the answers. And
did you finish?
And no, I didn't. I went off to get checked into Copper Creek because my family was coming in. So
okay.
I didn't get to stay with everybody and finish it, but it was really a fun, hour while I did do it.
Well, I got to thank you. You were always there when the other geeks left me alone. Deidre was one morning you were at the pop. I'm like, Chris was already gone. I think I was late getting up. I'm like messaging, and you were right there. It's like, Deidre, I'm going over and you were like answering me like right away.
Yeah.
Like, yeah,
well,
I'll meet you over at the bus.
It takes a village to keep Kurt.
Somebody had to be watching me. So thank you for being there when no one else was.
Well, we had a good time. And then my third top 3 moment was when I was at Artist Point with my family. And Wyatt, my great nephew, is 9 years old. He has Down syndrome. And I thought, if anybody can get the evil queen to crack, it'll be Wyatt. Yeah. And the waiter said, no, she never cracks. Never, ever. You cannot get her to crack. So Wyatt he was up there and he was sending her kisses and he was sending her hugs and he was dancing. And finally he turned around and he did a little booty shake at her. And she quickly just turned around and walked away. So I think she was about to crack.
She did, but she didn't show it to everyone. Wow.
She left in a big,
huff.
A big huff. Yeah.
That's awesome. Yeah, I bet she did crack.
And after he was sending her kisses and he was saying hi, and she wasn't responding. And he looked a little dejected, but then he started dancing and then he did that booty shake.
He didn't give up. I love it.
He didn't give up.
That's fantastic. Great one. Storybook dining. Yeah, she's tough.
Mm-hmm.
Great one, Deirdre. All right, Jen.
I liked the moments that after we had the big group together, we kind of peel off with a smaller group. Specifically after we left Mexico, just the most random group formed. It was me, Madison, you, Deirdre, and Jeff Apolka, and Carlin, and Trey Nolan, and Nick. And we all just started. I wanted to show you guys my secret bar in Morocco. Not that it's a secret, but it's where you can get a real drink. And we all just started doing a lap together, and it was so much fun. And we ended up going all the way around, right?
You did
and just stopping at the art booths, and then we went shopping for you, and everybody just stuck together. And
yes, that's where I saw you guys. Thanks for picking out my Mickey Mouse sweatshirt. I got so many compliments on that sweatshirt.
You're welcome.
The rug sweatshirt. We picked the right one. You guys picked the right one for me.
Yeah. So after we met with, we ran into the Kesslers at Baseline Tap House, and then we ended up doing some Galaxy's Edge with them. And then we were down doing Rock and Roller Coaster and Tower Terror, and we ran into Dave and Veronica and just randomly rode with them. And it was just those smaller groups. Yes. After the big meets were just the people that came together were so random.
That's the fun of G3, and it's great that we're all in the same parks for at least for those 4 days for sure.
Yeah.
We hear that over and over again.
And that lap, after we took that lap, Nick and Trey and Carlin came back because we had some time to kill before the scavenger hunt. So they came back to the beach club with us, and we ended up having like a little mini happy hour in our room because we had all the snacks from the Friends of the Disney Crush snack packs. Yeah, and we just hung out in the room for a while until it was time.
Trey messaged me today, middle of the day, said he might be flying into New York to see Aladdin with us.
Yeah, he was thinking about it.
Yeah, he's definitely. I told him where we're sitting. He's going to try to get a ticket. So awesome,
very fun.
I love those moments. Yeah, it's a big part of it. You're not saying that the big crowded ones are horrible. You're just saying it's funny.
No, I love those as well. Yeah. But it's just funny when eventually everybody has to dissipate, and it's just funny who kind of sticks together randomly. And you get to know them. I love that lap around the World Showcase with that group.
I'm not surprised you did. Awesome. All right, Jeff, you got any moments?
That the scavenger hunt was my top moment.
Really?
It was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, we started out at the Abracadabra bar, and it was Nick and Carlin. The first time I had met them, and they were great.
Yep.
And Deirdre was there with us for the boardwalk adventures. And then we went from there across to the beach club and yacht club. And then we did the Skyliner over to the Riviera. And there was a lot of stuff to do at each of those resorts. And it was a lot of fun. I really got to know them and hang out with them. It was kind of cool. Like Jen says, it's the smaller groups are kind of cool because you really get to kind of like talk to people more than the big groups. It's kind of like noise and people and motion.
Yeah.
The smaller groups, you kind of get to pull back and talk to people.
That's great feedback. I don't know how you can't really script that.
No.
To some degree, but I'm glad to hear the feedback. I remember Wendy was concerned that the last one was so fun over at Magic Kingdom. She was downplaying, like there wasn't as much history or things to point out, but I thought there was a fair amount of that.
There's quite a lot. There was quite a lot.
There's more than she really said. Yeah. I certainly like the Riviera bar. I've never been up there before too. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, me neither. Yeah.
First time I was ever up there. I wanted to get back up there. We never did. Yeah. I'm glad to hear that. We'll have to keep doing that one for sure.
Yeah. That's a keeper. Yeah.
Or because we might change it up too. We've done 2 different locations. So maybe that's fine too. But yeah, the Skyliner pub crawl.
Yeah.
All right.
And we had a little Publix sub get together for Kevin on Friday night at the pool bar at the French Quarter.
At the pool,
and that was really cool. There's like 30 people there, and it was sub platters, cut up little,
sandwiches,
quarter sandwiches and chips and stuff. And there was a bar, it was at the pool bar, so there's a bar right there, and it was really neat too. Just a smaller group.
Yeah, Glenn and I were talking about the Riviera. Boy, what a great space that would be outside, having a group to get together. And you could have your small little groups like Jen's saying, but you could be spread out more. And
Tony Ann was talking about the Dolphin, the lobby and the Dolphin.
Yes.
There's a bar there and stuff.
Yes, I agree.
A pretty big area there too. Yeah, those are kind of some cool areas.
Those are the things to think about for the next time. That's the feedback I'm hearing, and definitely script some of those up for next time.
Yeah,
awesome.
Yep.
Jeff
in
Kessler.
a warm weather month.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah,
outside is tough, it's a gamble in the wintertime in Florida. Jeff.
Well, I think I would echo a lot of what Jen and Jeff have just said with those kind of spaces in between talking with people. I had I think a very different G3 experience than a lot of you guys, because I had my 2 kids and my wife with me, and then we also had in-laws there, and then my wife's friends from Florida. So we had a lot of things kind of pulling me away, and the kids specifically really aren't mingling with a large group where the group gatherings were. So I found myself having the best times, really getting to connect with geeks, when we were walking from one thing to the next or just randomly finding people. I had a great talk with Kevin Curtis Allen when we left the ice cream social to get to the picture, and really got to connect with him for a while there, to the point where everyone was yelling at us because we were late to the picture. And then Jen, of course, as she mentioned, I got to see her in Madison at Baseline Tap House randomly, and then later at Galaxy's Edge for a little bit. Dave Youngward, we randomly ran into him and Veronica, and not Veronica, him and Tony Ann and Karen were in line going to Passage, a Flight of Passage, and it just so happened we were going to Flight of Passage at the same time, so we got good talk there. And then the Austin kids, I'm so glad we got that little conversation just from walking from the picture at Animal Kingdom, just to hang out with their whole family. We were just
you made more connections than I thought you did.
Yeah, that's the thing, is it was like 5 minutes here, 5 minutes here, 5 minutes here, instead of all of that. So it was like all these great little interactions. But it was those were really nice, like just meeting just for quick, intense hanging out. And it was not the planned times. It was all like the times in between.
Was this a family vacation for you that we bombed?
No, this was it was supposed to be me and Danielle only, and then we took a 1 week vacation to California back in October and left the kids with my their grandparents, and then out of guilt we couldn't leave them again, so we brought all of them, the grandparents as well as the kids. So we thought we could make it work, but it was a lot of strings pulling in different directions. But
I was going to apologize for bringing 100 of my friends down to your vacation.
Oh no, it was great. And the kids, Andy loved doing the Kessler Run and the other scavenger hunt.
So they got into some of it. Yeah,
they did a little bit there.
Cool.
But so those would be some of my better memories. And then if I could just add one more, this was more on a personal level, but also is a nice tip. We, on the Sunday night, got a reservation for Oga's, and you can make reservations after park closes. So if the park closes at 9, you can actually make reservations at 9:15, 9:30, 9:45, and they'll let you stay there. So we checked in at 8:45. They didn't actually get us in there till close to 9 o'clock. And when we left Oga's, just our family, when we left Oga's, the park was closed.
That's cool.
Mostly empty, and it was just so amazing to have Batu, Star Wars Land all to ourselves, and then even walking out past Minnie and Mickey's, that whole area was mostly empty. There was probably 50 to 100 total people in the whole park, and it was a nice, surreal end to everything. It was our last night there too, so it was beautiful for it to be that way.
Really cool. Well, yeah. I was going to bring Scott on, but he just walked away. Scott! We were screaming for you, Scott.
Yeah, sorry about that. There's an alarm going off outside, and it's right about where my truck is parked, but it's not my truck, so it's okay.
All right.
Somebody else can have that problem.
Scott,
okay, so I'm back.
Yeah, do you have any top moments?
Yeah, for sure. The sub party Friday night, getting to hang out with some people that I'd either only met on the internet or met for a few minutes last year at G3.
Yeah,
they were there. So Daniel Ginger and of course Kevin. Somehow it seems like I ended up hanging out with Kevin a lot more than I think either one of us had planned on.
Have you met Kevin before?
I had not.
Oh, okay.
Just online and
first time
recording on his podcast and stuff.
Oh, very cool.
So that was really cool. The Liberty Boat thing was super cool. Karen got all teary-eyed when everybody started showing up wearing Mickey File shirts.
Yeah, what is that feeling like, Scott? When
it's just weird. The fact that anybody listens to us is just insane. And then people actually pay for it, which is even crazier. Sorry, Susan, Kate. But that was Karen got all teary on me, so
it was kind of interesting from my standpoint, like hearing you say that, because it was all on me, those kinds of moments. And then Kevin, now you're saying that now, and Kevin and and Tony Ann, during that birthday party, they had a little bit of the embarrassment of the gang really giving them something special too. So I kind of sat back there and went, now you know how it feels.
I think we've been doing it less than a year and a half, almost a year and a half, like next week, I guess.
Okay.
So it's still new. I mean, you're what, 7 years plus, and Dave and Tony Ann are a little over 4.
8 in April. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's kind of surreal. But just all the small group stuff really was, when we gather in a huge group to take pictures, everybody's worried about getting in the right place for the picture. And it's the time after, especially after, that's super cool.
All right. Last round, guys. Are you ready? Susan, any one memory you're going to take away from this trip, or anything that pleasantly surprised you about G3? Take either or both of those.
I think probably what pleasantly surprised me is just you kind of feel like you know people when you get there, but just kind of forming a connection with people that you didn't think you would. Like there's a couple of people I talked to out, since we've been home, and become friends on Facebook outside of the group. And it was just kind of neat to connect with people. I did not expect that.
Yeah. We hear that often, so that doesn't surprise me. Awesome. Kate, any big memory coming away from this trip?
So the big thing that I'm going to take away from this trip, I traveled with Holly. She and I worked together. Previously, we had worked together, and we just been, talked about Disney all the time. And we worked at a place where we were not allowed to vacation together. Just the way the unit worked at the hospital, that was not something we could have done.
Yeah, because you had to be there. Someone had to cover.
Well, no, it's this particular doctor. I don't work there anymore.
Okay.
So that's how we can get away with it.
All right.
But then she started introducing me to all the podcasts, and then we talked about going to G3. So, our friendship really grew stronger.
Awesome.
Since we've been able to travel together.
I love hearing that. Thank you for that.
Yeah. And pleasantly surprised. I felt like I knew people for years and hadn't even met them in person yet. So
it's so weird, isn't it? I know.
It is sitting down to dinner and just being able to have a conversation. And I don't know, there was just no awkwardness. Everybody's easy to talk to. So
yeah, it's a great dynamic. I've talked about it many times. It's really interesting. I mean, it's easier for me because I know you guys, a lot of you guys have had on the show. So I've at least seen you virtually, and I've met so many, obviously, but it's great to hear someone like you say that too. Awesome. Deirdre.
And I just realized I called Holly Heidi a while ago.
It's okay. I think it happens between the two of them often. So
don't worry, Susan. I make lots of mistakes. Deirdre.
What I was going to say, what surprised me, I don't know if you remember, Kurt, a couple of years ago when you and I first met, and we were walking around together at Epcot, and we had just met, and we were walking around, and we did, I think we did the Nemo ride together. And that was before I'd bought you the beer, and, we were just walking around Epcot. And
before
I said,
you became my favorite listener.
Yeah, right. And yeah. And I said to you that I was there, by myself, and that was kind of surprising to you, somebody just coming by themselves. And you said to me, well, maybe with this podcast, maybe you can meet some other friends through the podcast. You can find some friends that you could travel with. And I said, oh no, I like to do this alone. I'm kind of I don't know. I don't have zillions of friends. I've got, a core group of friends. I'm not somebody who has tons of friends.
Yeah.
And so what surprises me is that, I've done a couple of these G3s, and I got back from this trip, and I almost immediately started thinking, okay, I'm going to be there in April. Who's going to be there? And so Samantha and Rebecca and Wendy, and now Wendy is coming in April too. I don't know if you knew that. She said, I can't possibly come because I'm going to be there in March. And then a couple of days ago, she said, well, my husband's going to be gone that weekend. So I just booked a flight. So what surprised me about it all and what is really precious to me is that I've got all these new friends, and I just can't imagine going to Disney without at least running into a few people. Or half a dozen, or maybe even 20. So now I'm coming back in April, and I think we're up to 16 or 18. And tomorrow morning I have to get up at 5 a.m. and book dining reservations. So,
well, that means a lot to me, what you just said.
Yeah.
You went through a lot over the last few years. So a lot of us know about that. So that's really cool. Thank you, Deirdre.
Well, thank you, Kurt. I really appreciate what you've done with this podcast. And
thank you. Oh boy. Okay, Jen, what pleasantly surprised you? You're a newbie to the G3, but not a newbie to the group. You knew a lot of people going in.
and I have relationships outside, with my Maryland people.
Yeah.
We've met and we have relationships, but I was surprised by the intensity when you do meet something, like how deep and how fast it goes, like how quickly you get connected. And that might just be like a shorthand thing because you have a lot of the same loves and you're kind of there for a common purpose. My highlight of the trip was the scavenger hunt. And my team was Glenn and Madison and Trey. And we're like a little scavenger hunt family now. Like we'll always have that. And it was just so much fun. But yeah, I guess that's what I'm most surprised with, that it wasn't awkward at all. I assumed it would be on some level.
You guys are acting like you won the World Series or the Super Bowl or something. You never forget your teammates from the scavenger hunt.
No, we're bonded for life.
That's hysterical.
It was a lot. It was a lot. And we lost by 1 point, so we're bonded in that pain as well.
I understand. I'm sorry. Well, the accounting firm is still reviewing the results of that. So
we're still sending. There was a lot of questionable hidden Mickeys, and we're still sending them to Selena to try to get the points. See if they'll revisit it. But yeah,
sounds like a presidential election.
They're still counting.
They're still counting.
Or they're going to audit it.
Very good. Awesome fun, Jen. Jeff,
it was.
You got anything that pleasantly surprised you? You went for the first time without your family.
Yeah, to one of the G3s. Yeah,
we missed those.
Fun.
Yeah, we missed them.
Yeah, and they were a little worried about COVID and groups of people gathering together. So I was pleasantly surprised that I didn't get COVID.
There was so much hugging. So much hugging.
All those groups and meetings and people gathering together and talking, and it went good.
You and me both.
And
pal.
True what Jen said too about the scavenger hunt. I think Carlin and Nick and I said, we're going to be a team next year at the scavenger hunt. We're winning it next time.
We got trash talk happening now.
Yeah.
We had a cool moment too with the fantasy football managers getting a picture.
Yeah, that was cool.
I didn't think we were going to pull that off. Yeah, we got 4 of us.
Except our champion.
Yeah.
All right.
Jeff
he had a stand-in.
What, did he have a flat?
Yep.
There was another Kessler there, so it worked out all right.
That's right, Glenn.
The jersey looked the same. It said Kessler on the back.
Glenn sat in for him. We had almost all of them there for that picture. That was pretty cool. Nice.
That's cool. That was cool. I love that too.
I know. I look back at that picture. We got a cool group of managers there. I may open that up. I was thinking maybe I'll set up a second team or something. I think other people would be interested.
That was the first smack talk I've heard the whole year. It was like the kindest. Me and Daniel Ginger were talking. It was like the kindest fantasy football league ever. Everybody's complimenting.
We could expand it. What did we have? 10 people. You could do a 12-person league.
You could do 12.
A couple
right?
more teams in there.
Well, we'll talk about that. I mean, yeah. I bet we could get 10 more though if we wanted to.
Yeah, Daniel Ginger said that was the worst crap talking team he'd ever been on part of. We're all like, good try. You almost had it.
We were being kind to each other. All right, Jeff, what surprised you?
I would say what surprised me the most pleasantly was the ADRs, the group ADRs. I had kind of like it was because it surprised me. Really, I had some concerns that sitting with same people for a while, for such a long period of time, and not knowing who it was going to be, could become awkward, and it you would want to go talk to somebody else, but you were kind of stuck to your table. But the reality was, I only did 2. And I had like my BFFs, Selena and Jackie, with me. So maybe that helped my cause. But everyone else at the table, Wendy was at my table, and the Gibbons were there. And it's just so great to kind of truly sit and just be able to talk to people. And I wasn't expecting it to be that way. That when the meal was over and everyone was leaving, it was sort of like, oh, okay, I guess we've got to go. That you're really able to have, I think Jeff kind of said something like that. You're really able to have like real conversations with people instead of just a real quick buzz talk and move on. So I thought that for at least the 2 meals that I had, that it was really successful, and I was not expecting it to be as good. And I know some people might have had different experiences, but I loved it.
I think they all worked out pretty good. Yeah, which 2 did you do? The breakfast?
I did the Ohana and then the Trattoria breakfast.
Good. All right. Where am I, Scott? Finish it off for us, bud.
I'm going to sound like I'm making a joke, but we're talking about things we're going to remember for the rest of our lives, right?
Okay. Uh-oh.
I was just walking back up the little staircase at whatever that bar is at Port Orleans when when Glenn and Chris had their moment. I'm surprised I didn't get hit by friendly fire.
You talking about
Glenn unloaded?
Hi, Bob.
Yeah. I was
incident. You were right there,
4 feet away from it when it happened, and there is no way I'm ever going to be able to forget that.
I only saw the reaction. And the faces and the laughing was like something I'd never seen. I couldn't even imagine what had just happened. I had to find out later.
I couldn't believe I saw it, because that just doesn't happen in the real world. That's something that happens on sitcoms and GIFs, But yeah, it was. I remember that forever. I mean, just the whole thing. All the new people that I got to meet. Yeah. Probably added, I don't know, 20 Facebook friends when this whole thing was over. It was like every 15 minutes I had to accept a bunch of people.
How many episodes are you and Karen doing? Did you do 2 already?
Yeah, the 3rd one will come out if I can fix the audio.
You're not going to have to re-record, are you?
I don't think so. I hope not.
So if you want to hear more tales from G3, check out the Mickey Files podcast.
Yeah, we're on the VIP tour this week.
All right. Very good.
We got back early, so we're like a week ahead of everybody else.
We're playing catch up. Very good. Well, thank you, everyone, for coming on the podcast and doing a roundtable covering the Grand Eaton Gathering.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
Yeah, thank you. And it was a pleasure to meet all of you.
Yeah, absolutely, Susan.
Yes.
Should we do this again sometime then?
G3 or the roundtable?
The G3.
Yes, I think you should. Yes.
We'll figure it out. We'll do it again hopefully not for too long. Thanks, guys, for coming on. We'll talk to you soon.
Thank you.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Please stand clear of the doors. Por favor, manténganse alejado de las puertas.
Well, I don't know about you, but when I get back from Disney World, and I've been back for some time, but I got the blues. I see a bunch of my friends going back in April. I am really jealous, but it's fun to have these G3 reviews. It brings back all my memories. So thanks to Susan Bankston, Kate Merrow, Deirdre Watts, Jen Batchelder, Jeff Opolka, Jeff Kessler, Scott Days for coming on this week and doing the roundtable. I really enjoyed listening back to that myself. Got more shout outs. Thanks to Rick, Steve, and Sheila from the Monorail Tales podcast. I was a guest on their show this week. So if you want to hear a little about me, they asked me a lot about the podcast and how I got it started, some of my favorites around Disney World, and they were a lot of fun to talk to. I'm not sure when that show is coming out. Go check out the Monorail Tales podcast. I'm sorry I missed Bill Mitchell. Bill was very popular in G3 when he took a very famous picture out in front of Haunted Mansion. Well, it was one of the pictures we took out in front of Haunted Mansion, and Bill posted it in another group that went viral a little bit. So fun to be on their show. I hope they are able to bring their audience down to G3 when we have the next one. Yeah, shout out to Samantha Kuhn, Wendy and John Fox, Trey Nolan, Rebecca Rudin, and Cousin Heather. I got to meet Cousin Heather Stone Capel for the very first time. We had a lot of fun in New York City. Samantha, Wendy, John, and I went to the Beacon Theater to see an Allman Brothers 50th anniversary of the album Eat a Peach, performed by a cover band, if you want to call them. They were fantastic. I hate to call them a cover band because they were just so good. That sound at the Beacon Theater, and it's just a gorgeous theater. I know John really enjoyed it too. He loves music, loves the Allman Brothers, and we had so much fun. Lindsay and I saw Phantom of the Opera on Thursday. She went a couple more nights to Phantom of the Opera because she is a geek for Phantom of the Opera. She had a good time meeting one of her friends in New York City too. She hung out with us a little bit. We went to Central Park for the first time, went to the Met. That was really cool. Seeing all the art exhibits there. Out to dinner a couple of times. That were fantastic dinners. And then we saw Aladdin Saturday night. So that was just a fantastic New York City weekend. I also want to give a shout out to all of you who contributed to Auntie Judy's 50th wedding anniversary gift. She was floored, in tears. A lot of tears were shed this past Wednesday on our Zoom call. We surprised Auntie Judy thanks to Tony Ann Zarcone from the Disney Crush podcast and everyone who contributed. It was just amazing. If you're a Patreon supporter, I put that recording out on the Patreon feed this weekend so you can hear all of the conversation, the big reveal, and a little bit, maybe you'll hear a sense of all the tears that were shed. I know I had one. It was pretty emotional. So if you're on Patreon and you support us through patreon.com, thanks for making a monthly donation to our show. I try to put out a bonus podcast every week. I also put one out there, some live recordings from the G3. There was some good conversation, talking with the Austins, going soaring. Actually, my big speech in front of the picture at Epcot is on that recording. I couldn't believe I had that recorded. We're on the Mexican boat ride and some great conversations. Amy Beckner, Jennifer Pulliam, Andy Hoffman, my team for the scavenger hunt on the Skyliner, some chit chat there. And that little ceremony of prizes for the scavenger hunt is on that recording also. So you got a Zoom call doing the big reveal of the anniversary gift for Auntie Judy and this Inner Circle one down at G3. So if you're a member of Patreon, thank you so much for being a member. And if you'd like to be, just go out to patreon.com/geekin on WDW. Now, how about that intro? I had to dig into the archives. I had a bunch from G3. Well, that one was from Chris Futrell, Andy Hoffman, Glenn Kessler, Samantha Kuhn, Rebecca Rudin, Amanda Bond, and Amy Beckner. That's at the top of the Grand Destino Tower, the Dahlia Lounge. Such enthusiasm. And a big rebel yell at the end of that one was fantastic. It makes me think they had trouble getting it all out. Actually, there were some bloopers there that they sent to me too. I just had to put a little Kermit yell at the end of that one. And if you've sent me one, and I've not played it yet, just please remind me. I'll get it out there. I know I have one more that's been sent to me, but I'd love for you guys to send me some more geek intros. That might sound intimidating from these fun ones that I've had lately from the G3, but don't be intimidated. They are fun. Just tell us your name, where you're from, a fun Disney World or fact or two about yourself, and you go geeking on Walt Disney World with Curtis and the whole Geekin family. Email them to me at kurt.stone@geekinonwdw.com. Again, look at your phone. The app always has the show notes, which has my email, and the Travelin' Tiaras, travelintiaras@gmail.com. Mom and Judy always want me to thank you for keeping them busy with their home business, Disney planning. They can help you plan for Disney World, Disneyland, the Disney cruises, and don't forget Universal. Universal is really easy to plan for. Not quite as complicated as Disney World, and Mom and Judy can book that for you too. They are authorized through Fairy Tale Concierge. And they love talking about Disney World with you guys every day as much as I do, and we're committed to helping you enjoy your Disney World vacation. Just reach out to me if you'd like to do a trip report, book a trip, review your plans for a trip. Kurt.stone@geekinonwdw.com. Thanks for going geeking on Walt Disney World with us. We really appreciate you listening and geeking with us every single day. We love you, geeks. Have a magical day, and I hope all your dreams come true.